Okay, before you throw your calendars away, there's lots of decorative paper in it. If you buy calendars like this, I usually get this at Hobby Lobby, and it has a laminated front, and it's real sturdy, but there's lots of decorative paper in it. Like this front sheet, you could punch that out and punch a flower or a heart out of that. You could find a way to use these dates, keep the year out, and just use the dates. There's just lots of lines. This could be used as notebook paper, well, note paper, I should say. And you could even use this on a card. And let's see, this you could use for notes. Cut this off, cut this out. And what I really like the most, the interesting thing about these calendars too, is they give you 18 months. I only use it for 12. So you've got 6 months of untouched paper. All of these sheets of paper. And this is just fun, different designs, has a distressed look. But my favorite part is this paper here, front and back. It's like this beautiful wallpaper kind of. It's just gorgeous. And then this you could use on a card. And on the back, you would never know where. They would never know, the recipient of the card would never know where you got this. And then this would be darling on a card too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through this, and I'm going to collect all these dividers. So all the months are out. This is the last month. And I have not taken any paper out yet. I still have all this paper. For now, I'm going to close this, and we'll focus on basically the decorative cardstock that we have here. I'm going to cut these ends off, and then we'll take a look at what we have. Over here, I did pull out a few papers and decided I was just going to focus on these dividers. Okay, so what I do is I slide my guillotine cutter under the futon in my little craft room. Okay, so I got them all cut. They're 6x9s. This pile here has all the words that would be on it that you might be able to use for front of a card, and these are all designs. This is something you just don't want to throw away. And if you think a little bit ahead, before you get a calendar for the next year, pick one that has designs that you really like, that you would like to make cards out of. What I did was grabbed an envelope and a card, which is blank cardstock folded in two, and I thought we would see what color might go well with this and make a card. This is kind of a really light slate gray, so we got the gray and white theme, which looks pretty good with purple. It probably look good with about anything, but actually I think this is kind of a cute design right here to just have that. I have a birthday card I need for an elderly woman. She loves plants. And so I'm thinking maybe about giving this a try, cutting this out and using this as the border. I mean, it almost feels like I'm cheating because I'm not really making the card, the design. I'm not watercoloring. I'm not doing anything. But that is an idea there. This is kind of also might just be cute on its own with just a little background. You can mix and match these because really the calendar has its color theme, although through the season it changes slightly. So let's I'll make a decision here on what I want to make, and then we'll make that one card for the lady that likes plants, and then see what we come up with. Okay, came up with a design. So here's the card. It'll open this way, and then I'm going to use this as a background. I'm keeping the envelope here so we see the color scheme. I'm going to keep use that as the background. And then I put this on here because it goes together, but it looked rather plain. So I thought about like doing a bit of a purple border around it. And I went to my scraps first, and because I try to use as much of everything as I can. And I ended up cutting this the width of the floral border. And then I cut it down a little bit from like 3 inches to 2.5, thinking that looked pretty good. And so that will be the card. I honestly feel like I cheated because I just used paper that I had. I didn't create, draw, do anything. And I missed that, but I'm not wasting anything. I'm creating still a card for someone. And it is personalized in that she loves plants. So let's get this glued together and I'll have a birthday card. There we have it, our first design from the old calendar. It's kind of an older fashioned design card. I will admit, but this recipient is in her 90s, and I think she will like it. I really do. I think she will appreciate it. And it's really what I will write inside that will make the difference. I think it looks really good against this envelope, and I'm happy with it. So let's see what else we can make. It was at this point the audio quit working on this particular shot, so I'll try to fill in as best possible. But the calendar that I had full year months on it, and I thought it would be cute to use the month of someone's birthday and then circle the birthday on there and then make a card out of that. So what I ended up doing was the next birthday is in May, and I cut May out of that calendar and then experimented with the stamp that says important. And I used several different sheets. I would stamp above, below, and through it, and decided that this particular style here looks the best with the word important stamped at the bottom. And then the calendar will look like it's hung on a wall with that little clothespin, but it's perfect for this. Okay, so here we have all of our supplies. I've got an orange envelope. I've got a cardstock card. I'm going to stamp the word important on the bottom of the card because I tested it out and thought that would definitely look the best. And these are just little letters that link together that I got on Amazon. They have big, little, they have different fonts. I think this is like a type print. And then the little brown paper is just a scrap piece of paper that creates a border around the month. And then I'm circling the date of this person's birthday. And I just tied it on. I did a tiny hole punch in the corner of the calendar, suspended it with the clip. And I'm real happy with this very simple little card. So before you throw the old calendar away, take a look at the pages and see if you can find more uses for them. And I sure hope you do. See you next time.